The first stand is a reporting. If something happened to us to report to the police first, or something happened and their police must be reported. The issue must be reported to the police first. Then second stage is investigation. Investigation must be thorough. They can't just say yes, he was told that somebody killed another person and you have to search that person to court. No, they must get a report, a medical report that will establish that yes, truly this person is dead. Then not only that, those accused, the suspect, they must try to get evidence to show that there's a link between the deceased and the suspect. Maybe they were together before his death, or there's another witness who can give account that yes, I saw him when he stabbed him, or there's something that will link them. He cannot, if the accused is telling the police that I was not around when it, like the case we are trying to discuss here, at the point of the death of that Mohbad, although there are some evidence before his death, video evidence showing he had been bullied, assaulted, and if at the point I watched a video where he was in a pain, saying that he has eaten something, he has taken something to drink, like that.
And this person is the MDLEA ambassador.
But NDLEA has denied. He denied.
So what?
That nobody is not their ambassador. They said it the following day.
Oh,
yes, they said it. They said they only invited him to encourage him to get across to those bad boys. I think I read a report by their PRO said no, NDLEA did not appoint him as the ambassador. They only invited him, but they want to get to those guys, and they know that if they get to their boss, they'll be able to talk to them. They usually use the same strategy with the NERTW too. They will meet their other Ulomo, talk to them, talk to your people. Let's stop this in their hands, all this stuff like that. But my point is, there are about 4 things that they must prove, they must establish before they can prove a murder case. One, cause of the death, and that will be true by evidence of pathologists. There has to be a report to that effect. 2, the accused. There must be a link between the accused and the deceased person. Then there must be a corroborative evidence. Corroborative evidence means by somebody who witnessed, apart from the pathological report. The report is also corroborating the death, but the report is on its own is showing that somebody died. Pathologists who conducted the test was not there when the person died. You can only say that the person was stabbed, like a case multiple times, like a case of murder case between the husband and wife. If you remember that case about some years back in Lagos, here, Justice Lawal Latif Okunu, Justice Latifat Okunu delivered the judgment. The pathology report showed that the lady was stabbed about 20-something places, 21 times.
Yes.
So, and the report will show. They will test everything. They will see the dead body and see what shall they cause it. Then, apart from the nexus, the link, the state, but it has the state case. State has to prosecute the defendant. The state must be a witness. The IPOE investigated the case. If there are some other evidences apart from the pathological report, maybe they were living together, or last seen, there's what we call because there are 3 ways of proving evidence in court. Apart from forensic way, there was called direct evidence. That those eyewitness account that was there. There's other evidence, circumstantial evidence. That's why they need forensic evidence. They need evidence because that's what we call proof of evidence. Before you go to court, you must get those details. Those that will give evidence to point to the accused. You want to charge, for instance, Sam Larry to court. I'm just giving an example. You must get somebody that will be able to give evidence to show the link between Mohbad and Sam Larry and what are the roles played by Sam Larry in killing
in
the alleged killing. Let's use alleged. Because there's no evidence.
It's not yet proven.
Yes.
No, but they can stand on the video evidences of his continuous assault.
Video can be manipulated. This is computer age.
Yeah, that's
People
true.
can manipulate so many
Even
things
with his voice,
very
with
well.
seeing him,
Very
Yes.
well.
motion. I'm not talking about
Yes, I
pictures.
know. People can manipulate.
Oh,
System is growing.
Hmm.
This is computer age. People can manipulate your voice, your video, and to look like you.
what if he doesn't deny that video?
He has not said anything.
He hasn't
He-
denied those assaults.
yes,
hasn't.
assault is different from murder case. And if I assaulted you and you did not die that day, if you die after 5 years or 5 months, you can say because I assaulted you 5 months ago, you don't charge for murder. You can only be charged for assault. And assault penalty is lesser. It be 3 months, 6 months, if it's proved.
It's proven.
Yes, I saw a petition written by Mobile when he was alive against this terrible because there was a video. They disrupted his
Shoot,
Shoot.
video shoot.
a video shoot, and he petitioned to Alagbon, DIG office in Alagbon.
Yeah.
So, but the report I got is that when they invited Sam Larry and others, Mobile refused to show up.
He was scared.
Yes, probably because those guys dominating.
Because
Yeah.
what we don't have protection. What's that word they use now? We don't have protection against that
The
protective custody.
custody.
Yes,
we don't
there
have
was
it.
no protective custody
You
because
know-
if there was, as of that time, he would still be alive. Because this is a very, very crucial case because people have actually taken the law into their hands and they are still walking scot
Nothing
free.
is happening.
Nothing is happening to them. Nobody is touching them. Nobody is saying anything about it. That is why these people can even fly out of the country in the heat of this whole thing. And immigrations, cause people at the airport, people that cleared their tickets or their because that would appear on the system.
Criminals always device means of escaping justice. They always do that. You can plan something that will happen in the next 1 week. So you will not be around. So you can give evidence that I was not around when it happened. And that's a good defense. They call it defense of alibi in law. Because everybody has defense for every criminal act, you provide defense. Defense of alibi means that when the crime was committed, I was not there. I was in social place. Once you tell police that yes, I was in social place, police have to go to that place where you say you are to investigate. If police fail to investigate where you are, their case will fail in court. And proof must be beyond reasonable doubt. In the case we are discussing now, the police has to do what is called thorough investigation. That's why Lagos State government is taking time. People have placed everything before the government that you have
So
to
impatient.
prosecute. Because it happens in Lagos, in Ikorodu. So they want to do coroner inquest to get facts, to get more evidence. All this video we are talking about, they are very good evidence, fine. But someone has to speak to it.
That means
To
we
corroborate
must
the
have
whole
some
story.
Video cannot
defense,
fly alone in the court. Somebody who witness has to come over and say,
witnesses.
Was
yes.
circumstantial evidence.
yes,
that-
I saw this happening. Yes, this assault. Then they were owing some money. I heard all those stories, whether they are genuine or
yes,
not. Maybe because of this and that. And where was he at the time there was a video I saw some moment before he died. Where was he when he was saying that he was in pains? Who gave him that substance? Then why they buried the guy already?
They even wanted to bury him in the middle of the night. That was what the ballet said. So his father should be the first person that
They
should
will
be
invite
asked.
even with the wife.
Yes.
Because in
And
criminal
his stepmother,
investigation,
and I
you
wonder
don't
why.
spare anybody.
Yes, I wonder
You fight
why
everybody.
his mother was left out of the picture. It was a stepmother, the father.
The mother has
wife.
left the home long time ago.
No, she was. Yes, he had gotten a place for her in
Beyond,
Ikorodu. She only
beyond
comes to
reasonable doubt,
visit.
even though she always visits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like you
my
said,
point
they
is
can
this.
plan somebody's death,
Of course,
and even though it happens, they can say
I was
they were
fine.
not. Yes. So
Because there must be at least nexus. There must
yes.
be something that will connect them together.
Mm.
My other observation is this. It's always difficult. Although I'm still waiting for the report of coroner inquest. That report will determine whether they are, because it must be prima facie evidence. Evidence that will they are able to convict the
Convict the accused.
accused. There must be that evidence. They must get it. If they don't get it, it is very difficult to charge those guys for murder. But murder is a capital offense. Capital offense means offense that attract death penalty. So they can charge them for lesser offense. There will be at least they can get conviction. But to get conviction, except criminal inquest will feel certain things that have not been on the table. But with those discussions on social media, in the press, so far, and what we've read, it is very difficult to bring Naira Marley in. Because it was a way weeks before the thing happened. And you cannot say because his record label is having issue with the guy, there is one responsible for the death. No, you cannot. Law does not work like that. Law does not work on sympathy or emotion. There must be evidence. And they have to do forensic evidence. They must get forensic evidence. Police has to work. If you participated in the act, or you have the intention of doing that thing too. So they can only charge him for conspiracy to murder. If he has conspired with some people, this guy must die. Let's assume we are just all these are assumptions. It's alleged because there's no evidence and because I have not pronounced him. But for instance, let's assume that there's evidence showing that he conspired with other guys. Yeah, this guy, we must take him away. We must clear him. We must fumigate. Fumigation is that anything that will disturb or let's take them away from the system. If there's evidence to that effect, maybe some of the accused say, yes, he's our new leader, he directed us to do this, then it will be in for conspiracy to murder. He conspired to murder the guy. Then, but the actual act, if there's evidence showing that he supported them, maybe the substance they used was the one who provided it, it can be caught for the actual act too. It's not that you must be there physically, but if there are some instances, there are some steps, you are the one that provided them with something they used to kill that person. You are part of the crime.